Okey leaned back in his VIP section at the Velvet Lounge, swirling his glass of Hennessy. The air was thick with the scent of perfume, alcohol, and sweat as bodies moved to the pounding Afrobeats. His eyes scanned the club like a predator searching for prey. Okey wasn't just a rich playboy, he had a dark secret. His wealth came from a sinister ritual. He lured women, convinced them to give him their panties, and used them in a ritual that granted him more power. Every woman who fell for his trick withered away mysteriously within days. Tonight, he spotted his next victim, a stunning woman in a tight red dress. He ordered an expensive bottle sent to her table with a note. She read it, then looked at him. Their eyes met. He raised his glass, and she smiled before walking over. "Hi, handsome," she purred. "Hi, beautiful. What's your name?" "Jennifer." As they talked, Okey worked his charm. Soon, he leaned in. "I have a strange fetish," he whispered. "I'll pay you 300,000 naira for your panties." Jennifer gasped but then smirked. "You're serious?" "Dead serious," he said, flashing the cash. Moments later, she returned from the restroom, discreetly handing him a lace panty. Okey pocketed it, handed her the money, and left the club. At home, he descended into his hidden shrine beneath his mansion. He placed the panty on an altar surrounded by skulls and blood-stained artifacts. "O spirits of the underworld, accept this offering. Grant me more wealth, more power, more life." The clay pot on the altar bubbled violently. A deep voice rumbled, "Your request is granted, but the debt must always be paid." The next morning, Jennifer woke up sick. By nightfall, she was coughing uncontrollably. Within days, she was bedridden. Doctors were baffled. A week later, she was dead. Okey read the news of her death and smirked. No remorse. Just another sacrifice. That night, he hunted again. This time, at Club Mirage. There, he met Amaka, a dark-skinned beauty in a silky black dress. She sipped red wine, her eyes sharp and unreadable. "You shouldn't be drinking alone," he said smoothly. "Maybe I enjoy my own company," she replied. Okey was intrigued. He offered her a deal. "I'll pay you 1 million naira for your panties." Amaka smiled. "Deal." She excused herself, returned, and handed him a silky red panty. Okey grinned. "You're an interesting woman, Amaka." "I know," she whispered. Later that night, in his shrine, he placed Amaka's panty on the altar and began chanting. "O spirits, accept this offering." The pot bubbled. But this time, something was wrong. The mist didn't fade. Instead, it thickened, swirling around him. The voice echoed. "You have made a grave mistake, Okey." His body turned cold. From the mist, a figure emerged, Amaka. But her eyes were pure black, her face twisted into something inhuman. Okey stumbled back. No, this can't be." Amaka's voice distorted, layered with something ancient and terrifying. "You have taken many souls, Okey. Now, it's your turn to pay." Dark tendrils shot from the mist, wrapping around him. His skin rotted, his flesh melted. He screamed as his body decayed, his soul dragged into the abyss. By morning, his guards found his mansion eerily silent. His bedroom was empty. All that remained on his bed was a single pair of red panties. And in the distance, the wind carried a whisper. "The debt has been paid."